Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here, back with more Let's Play Shining the Holy Ark. Alright, so off screen, I went back to town, I rested, recovered, got all of our HP and MP back, lost a little bit of it, and some fights on the way here. We made Basso a strike sleeve with the mithril ingot, general attack and all defense up, really good item for him, so went ahead and did that. And Doyle leveled up to 17. So, that's really it. So let's just keep going around this dungeon. I've got my map that I need to bring up, and an enemy. I'm just gonna run. I have not been able to defeat a bar stroke. I don't know what the deal is with that. I've tried, and it just doesn't seem to work out well for me. Alright, so where am I now is the question. This is pretty much a one-way path. So we get to go up here. There is also really sneaky pixie located right here. This is one of those, it's like, this just seems like a really dick place to hide a pixie, because you would never think that this is anything out of the ordinary. So, but that is our last incubus. We have, I think, one more pixie to go before we are maxed out, which means we will have to leave the Desire Mine to go to the Aborigine Forest. So that'll be fun. No, we have two. We have a pixie and a fairy. So I've got two left, and I know where they are. We just need to get to them, is the long and short of it. So, okay. Alright, here we're gonna have a dragon. One of these spike shell dragon things. Which one is it? Spike dragon. So give me one moment to dispose of him, and we will keep going. Alright, so not a terrible fight, so, as they typically are not. And Arthur levels up to 20 off that, so that's fantastic. And learns Inferno level 2. And Akane levels up to 19. And gets Praying level 4. Perfect. We have Aura 4. Speaking of, we probably need to throw out an Aura. Heal a little bit of the damage we've taken in the last couple of fights. Not everyone has taken damage, or even really a lot of damage, but, you know, just a little bit. Alright. And we actually need to go down from here. This is the pathway that we need to go to actually progress. So, no, I'm not fighting you. Oh goody. It's watching our movements. You can keep watching our movement. I'm not fighting you. Especially after trying to retreat twice, so you can just sit there and do nothing. Alright, so... okay. We've got treasure here, which is another elixir. So everyone should have at least one elixir at this point. I think there are several people who have 2. Like Basso's got 3, so 1. So Basso has 3, so we're gonna give those elixirs to people who have heavy-duty heal abilities. So yeah. Alright, so now we go up here, and this will link us to this switch. Do you want to pull the lever? Yes, and that will change the track of the path, and we can actually just take a shortcut here. So we can actually just drop down there, and that takes us back here, where it was a dead end the first time we came up here. So that saves us from having to go all the way back around all of that. And now we can just take this minecart that we've already killed the ghost for, And this will take us this way, into this pathway. And now we can just kind of keep wandering around. So, let's see, is that it? I don't think that was it. No, that one is it. So, there is yet another elixir. And that one's probably going to go to Lisa. So, and we'll go ahead and do that. There we go. All of the people who have some major healing ability. Oh, we also have a bread that I keep forgetting about. Let's use that. Alright, who could use some max HP? 340, 320, 3... Yeah, that's kind of eh. She hasn't even breached 300. Neither has Akane or Forte. Let's do it for Akane. 8! Okay, I'm okay with that. Not quite getting... It's getting her close to 300. I don't think I'm going to get another... Well, I probably will get one more level before we continue. Or before we beat the game, rather. Alright, so now we just go up here, and there's going to be another chest ghost. So, again, I'll keep the chest ghost fights in because these are, you know, you have to do them to progress, so that actually seems, you know, poignant to keep in. Not that it's going to last too long, because this is my full, like, just single attack team. Lisa has surpassed Rhodey in physical attack capability, and that's just going to stay higher because I really don't think I'm going to get one of those swords from the Spike Dragon. So, yeah, I'm not going to get the one-hit kill on the ninjas, which, let's face it, would have been good to have before going into the final dungeon. Having it in the final dungeon just seems a bit silly, because, like, it's one of those, it makes things too easy, but if you get it too late, it's not worth getting. So, that's just how I look at it. And Forte levels up to 10, so that's good. And gets freeze 4, so he can now, in theory, summon from freeze. So I'll have to start trying that out. Alright, so where are we now? Oh, okay, that's where we are. So we are actually coming up here, and we are going to be getting a new enemy! Or have we already fought him? No, we've already fought the Stone Ghoul. So, give me a second, I'll cut this out. Alright, so that was a thing that happened. And we are going to use Akane to heal. 20 MP, that's a lot, but to restore all your HP, it's really not a bad thing. So, there we go. That's fine. Alright, and there is a treasure here. And this is the second to last pixie friend. This is a fairy named Clyde. So, we have one more. One single, solitary pixie friend. Alright, and now we just go basically down. Alright, you're new. Bloodborne. You're a hit-selling game on the PS4. Did you know that? Alright, there's 2 of them, so that means we are going to switch to our not single target team, and we're gonna do some damage. We'll show off Inferno. Inferno 1. I don't need to show off Inferno 2. That's a bit excessive. Why is she here and not Melody? That's there we go. Alright, so let's do... Oh, screw it. Let's go ahead and do Inferno, because I'm going to have to leave anyway, so... Lightning 4... Elemental... And... Freeze 4. Oh, no, he didn't summon right off the bat. That's disappointing. I would have loved to have seen Summon from Freeze. I remember Summon from Spark summons like a Thor-type creature. And it comes down with like, a lightning hammer and everything. It was really awesome. So I'm really hoping we get to see these, but I'm not expecting to. Especially Spark, because I really don't think Forte is going to level up enough to get Spark 4, so... I'm kind of curious to see how much damage Arthur does with Inferno 2. This is either going to be really worth it or... 400 points of damage. Okay. That's a bit much, so kind of okay with that. Alright, so let's just do Inferno 1 and just keep throwing out AoEs, because we will just kill them. Power Freeze, and that's one thing I forgot, he can still do power spells. I was hoping that all of his power spells would have been replaced with the summon from, but apparently not. And that's really all we needed, it seems, to take them out, so... That's... Bloodborns are down. Getting a fair bit of experience. Alright, and now we just make our way through here and get into more Bloodborne fights. So give me just 1 second. Okay, so I basically burned through all of Arthur's MP in this section. That's just wonderful. But like I said, I'm going to have to leave anyway, so... doesn't particularly matter, just kind of obnoxious. So, let's do that, and... Where am I going? Okay, I'm still going this way, and we'll be getting the last... Where is it? Not there. Or is it there? Oh, no, it's not. We've got that giant room, and then we've got this, and then there's going to be an offshoot... Here. And that is our last piece of mithril, so I'm going to make something for someone. I don't really think it matters who, because there's really only so much that can be done. And we've got a spike turtle thing that I don't want to fight, so give me a second. Okay, Spike Dragon is down, and I need to heal again, because he just kept, all he did was spam that blinding crystal crap, doing like 70 points of damage a pop. So, kinda did a lot of damage, but we are almost at the 3rd floor, so my goal is to try to get this last pixie in this episode, which I don't think is necessarily going to happen. Actually, no, it will. So we'll get the pixie, and then I'm going to cut it so that we can leave and go get the item for the pixies, which the last pixie should be right here. And then with this, we will have all of our little pixie friends, every single one of them. All of them. Pixie friends. Pixie friends are us. And there are a bunch of other fun items here that are going to be just fantastic to deal with. Alright. So just to check before we leave, we have all of the pixie friends. So we are going to get the hell out of here. And working my way back here is just going to be oh so fun. And I'm going to go ahead and cut it, and we're going to go to the lake in the Aborigine woods. So give me 1 second. Okay, so I stand corrected. It wasn't the Aborigine forest, it's Forest of Confusion. Either way, it's forest. Come over here. Arthur checked the obelisk. It says Monument to Courageous Pixies. And we send all of our pixies forward. Each set is going to go forward and attack the obelisk, because this obviously is something worth attacking. But it's a cute way of saying, hey, you found all the pixies! So they're all gonna do something now. Not that this really changes much of anything. However, I find it really funny that I can come through this forest. We can still get into random battles here, but the pixies themselves defeat everything. So I just launch the pixies, they kill the enemies, and it just goes straight to the XP screen. It's hilarious. Alright. So, all the pixies come forward, and from the monument is the pixie goddess. Not an unattractive pixie goddess either. So you're the one responsible for collecting my pixies. I'd like to thank you for collecting all of them. Let me give you something for taking care of them. Arth and the others receive the pixie bell. I think this item can be used infinitely without breaking. I could be wrong on that. Not 100% sure. Let's see. Pixie bell. Who's got it? Basso's got it. Bell that signals the pixies. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we can use that infinitely without any sort of problem. So we're gonna leave here because that's really all we need. And I'm gonna go back and try to get into a fight and see if we can show off the pixie bell. So give me 1 second. Alright, so we got into a fight with a bar stroke, so, you know, we'll try. Let's see. Attack, use item, use pixie bell, and attack and attack. So we'll see if... I don't think we're going to be able to defeat the bar stroke, but I just want to show off what the pixie bell does. So... it looked bewildered. All pixies! And all of our pixies are going to go forward and strike them for massive damage. Except not, it's not going to be massive damage. So it just lets us use all the pixies, much like how they were used on the obelisk. So, and that does 438 points of damage. That's not bad. Let's use it again. Again, I don't think we're gonna kill him. He's probably gonna explode here. Yep, there we go. But so yeah, that's what the pixie bell does. And I guess that counted. That we still got the gold, cause yeah. So yeah, that's really about it for this episode. I'm gonna go back to town, recover, and then get back to where we were on the 3rd floor, because that's really the last. We got the 3rd floor to deal with, and then we've got the 4th floor, which is just treasure, and then the boss fight. So we are really at the end of the game. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just like I said, I guess I'll end this episode early, and I'll see you guys in the next installment, where we'll be back to where we were before we left. So until then, later everyone.